Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your 25-minute workout. We'll start in a child's pose, taking those knees nice and wide on your mat, sinking your hips towards your heels. Allow the forehead to drop if you have the mobility through the shoulders, through the hips. Maybe some turning of the head from side to side. And start to deepen your breath, maybe sending those hips a little more towards the heels on an exhale. Perhaps a little lengthening of the fingertips towards the front of the mat on an inhale. And then let's find ourselves in a tabletop position. So moving through some cat-cows. On your in-breath, you'll drop your belly, lift your gaze. On your exhale, you'll press into the palms and feel the upper back reach towards the ceiling. And start to tune into how the inhales feel through the body, how the exhales feel through the body as you add this cat-cow movement through the spine. Nice. And then we'll come onto our backs, drawing those knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a little squeeze there, lengthening through the lower back, and send the knees together, allowing yourself to get a little rotation through the knees one way, then the other way, loosening up through the back. Good morning, everyone. We'll send the legs up towards the ceiling, the arms up towards the ceiling. Give yourself a little circling through the wrists, through the ankles, one way and then the other way. Hi, Margaret. And then reaching overhead, fingertips are reaching long, toe tips are reaching long, and then cross your left ankle on top of your right and grab with your right hand your left wrist and just make a little banana shape through the body, breathing into that left lung, feeling a stretch along that left side waist. And then swap out the crossing. So the right ankle now crosses over the left hand grabs the right wrist, and again, exaggerate a little side bend through that right side as you breathe fully into that right side lung. And then we'll bend up through the knees, taking a happy baby here. So the idea is to send your tailbone long. You're not lifting the hips to grab the outsides of the feet. Rocking from side to side, just giving you a little release through those lower quadrants of the spine. The feet can come nice and wide on the mat, knees towards the ceiling. We'll roll across the glutes as we wash the knees from side to side. Getting a little twisting action through the spine as well. And then in this format, guys, we're going to go straight into our planks. So we'll begin on that right side forearm, stacking that left foot in front. You can come down to that right knee for support if you need. And we will add a little toe tap, heel tap for our 30-second mark. Again, you can always drop down to that right knee, but we're on for 30 to start. Here we go, nice and firm through that right side waist. Feel it help support the lift through the hips, and feel the left fingertips reaching up towards the ceiling to pull you out of that right side shoulder so there's no collapse there. Yeah, looks great. You're in this linear shape through the body thanks to the heels, hips, and shoulders all lining up. Pressing into that forearm. And if you'd like to join me, here's where we challenge that right side strengthening. Left toes and heel take a little journey over that right leg. Up and over without too much dipping through that right side waist, and certainly no compromising into that right side shoulder. Yeah, nice, Greg, you got it. Can you press a little more into your forearm? Feel a little more integrity of that strength through that right side waist. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down. We'll find ourselves finding a diagonal reach in our extension. So I want you to be really specific with opposite hand, opposite leg reaching away from one another. We start in a floating position and then lift right leg, left arm, and swap it out. So it's like a slow motion swimmer if you want to have a little way of thinking about it, but so specific in the lift of each limb away from each other, finding that diagonal reach through the body. And take it nice and slow so the breath helps support that lift. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Take a child's pose just to feel how that releases through the spine, through the hips. And then we'll set up for our 1-minute forearm plank hold. At the 30-second mark, if you want to take some toe taps towards the opposite corners of your mat, you certainly can do that. But we're here setting up. Send those heels away. Strong through the legs. Good morning, Bill. Feel that belly draw towards the spine. Pressing into those forearms, no collapsing through the shoulder here. And how solid can you get through your center? Could it support a small child sitting on you? Maybe. Stay with it. Stay stationary in your plank if you're happy here. Modify coming down to your knees if that's more what you need. Or you can join me in a little toe tapping to the outside corners of your mat. While not moving the hips too much. So hug the midline here. The leg that's supporting the travel of the opposite leg is really firm. Yeah, that's it. Nice, Phil. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down to our bellies and we'll find those slow motion swimmers again. Here we go, 30 seconds to really feel that length through the tips of fingers, tips of toes, supported by those extensors. Nothing through the neck. Stay with your breath. That's it, Jim, you've got it. Nice lift of the chest, of the thighs a little more. Yeah, Sarah, fantastic. Last 3, 2, 1. Take a child's pose here again. Soft, slow entry, respectful entry into this movement through the spine. Finishing up on our left side forearm. That right foot can travel at the 30-second mark if you choose to. Here we go. Again, find that vertical stacking through the shoulders so you avoid any collapsing there. Just check your alignment, lining up those heels. Looks good. Nice, Johnny. A little more lift if you try not to avoid collapsing through the left shoulder. And if you need to support with the left leg down, that's an option. Keep going. Here we go at 30. Maybe the heel and toe tap. Maybe they don't. Woo-hoo. See what happens through that left side waist, left side shoulder. Yeah, nice lift, Nancy. You got it. So strong. It's interesting to see which side is weaker. This is definitely my weaker side. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Thankfully, it's just 30 seconds. We'll set up now, guys. That was really good with our planks. We're going to set up for our 2 rounds of ab work. In this format, we go for 30 and 10. Just making sure the timer's on. Oh yeah, that's going to work well. So we have a combination. The arms stay up the whole time. The legs are somewhere we're aiming for, so it's a toe tap with both hands. The head comes back down, and then you drop the legs. You come on back up, you reach towards the toes, nothing through the lower back through the drop. That's where it's really strong and supported. So a little toe tap, and then leg drop combo. We'll find a diagonal bird dog. So we'll start with the right arm pressing the left thigh away. It doesn't come over the hip. You're gonna send your opposite arm and leg away. There is a theme here with opposites, right? And then we bring the knee and the arm towards one another. So you could stay here, or a little more challenge would be to tuck the chin towards the chest. So a diagonal reach through that left arm, and then we'll take the other side, swapping out the legs and the arms for our 3rd round. And then we're gonna come up onto our palms, and this is a crunch crossover. So you come to your left side of your mat with your feet, and then you make a little jump of the legs crossing over while we stay nice and light through the hands and get that lift. You could even place something here, maybe a small animal that you're trying to avoid kicking as you go over. Those are our 4 guys. So the first one is a toe tap, leg drop combo. Arms stay lifted the whole time. 30 seconds and 10 seconds rest. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So the head comes back out. You could keep the head tucked. I think that actually works too. You decide. Reaching for the toes and then dropping the legs. Working at your pace intelligently for 30 seconds. Strong through the lower belly, so nothing through the back. 3, 2, 1. Change. Nice work. Use your right arm to press the left thigh away. Reach long through the left arm and the right leg. And here we go. So you're crunching the knee and the arm. And again, for more time under tension, tucking your chin towards your chest. Yeah. So that left thigh does not come forward of the hip. There's a lot of energy into that right arm. Yeah, fantastic, Georgia, you got it. How's that lower back feeling? Pin it to the mat. Change. We've got the second side to do, so it's that left palm, pressing that right thigh away, long through the other limbs, and here we go. Yeah, that's it, Richard. Fantastic. Working at your own pace here. Yeah, chin to chest is a little more work. Oh, yeah. That extra seconds work. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Change. Let's come on up to our palms and we take those little jumps as we tuck in. Here we go. Yeah. So keeping those knees pinned together may help you travel the legs a little more smoothly, a little more solidly. Yeah, that's it, Sarah. Nice. Getting our obliques with this work through the legs. Fantastic, Annabelle, you got it. Last 3, 2, 1. Change. Not so bad. Just one more round of those. Send the legs high, arms are reaching, tapping the toes and then dropping the legs. Here we go. Whatever's going to give you the most support through the lower back, head down or lifted. Stay with your breath. 30 seconds, you can get a lot of reps in. Yeah, Greg, fantastic. Nice reach towards those toes. Three, 2, 1, change. Right palm presses against that left thigh, long through the right leg, left arm. Here we go. Crunch it on in. Feel that lower back supported by your strong front body connection. Yeah, fantastic. Looks great. That's it, Margaret. Nice. Yeah, fantastic. You got it, Bill. So good. Last 3, 2, 1. Change. Preparing for that left palm to press against the right thigh. Stretch it out from limb to limb. And here we go. As you shoot that left leg away from you, that's where you're really focusing on keeping that lower back pinning in. And there is a lot of energy from the right thigh trying to come forward, but your left arm is pressing away. We're igniting everything through the front body here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Change. Come on up to your hands. Slight bend through the elbows so you can kind of lean on back. And then we'll take that little tossing action from side to side. Here we go. So there's crunching, oblique work. Yeah, not too much weight into those palms. Fantastic. Yeah, that's it. You've got it, Meg. Keep going. Yeah, Nicole, nice lifting and taking that twist. 3, 2, 1. Change. 2 minutes of hip lifts, guys. We'll take it in a wide-legged, give our necks a little break by lying back down. Turning those toes out, those heels are slightly in. From this position, feel your tailbone lengthen, so you can even feel your lower back spilling here. Keep that engagement through the front body, and then let's add those lifts. Nice and slow to begin with, and then we'll quicken up for our second minute. Firing up through the outer hips. Those glute meds are helping support the lift. The breath is incorporated to help firm up through the front body. And those knees are stacked over the heels so you get lots of lift. Fantastic. Yeah, that's it. Can you soften through your jaw as you squeeze through the glutes? You got it, Jim. Fantastic. So we'll take these slow paced ones. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come high up onto your tippy toes. The feet can come closer towards your body, but still are wide. And pulse it up from here. So it is hardly a drop. It's more of a lifting action and a squeezing the whole time. So we're blasting out these bridges. Where's your tailbone? Can you energetically feel it reach towards the front end of your mat? Can you soften through the neck, through the jaw? That's it. Keep going. Those inner thighs might be switched on as well to help with that lift and squeeze. And let's finish these out in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Fantastic work. That was awesome, you guys. Hug it on in. Short and sweet for our bridge set. We have 3 rounds for our standing. Our set of squats this morning are just going to be an in and out squat. So you come through center in your squat, and then you step right, squat, step center, squat, step left, squat. So you go from a little internal rotation from the hips to external, so make sure those knees and toes are always tracking. Our upper body work, I'm just going to say it right now, you could do straight up press-ups if you like, but I'm offering up bear twists. So we're hovering those knees, and we're walking from one side back to the center to the other side. Keeping our spine nice and horizontal the whole time, thanks to that belly drawing in. We'll take a tick-tock for our balance work. We'll step forward with the right leg, come into a lunge, and then smooth balance challenge as we step back with the right leg. And we'll work through those for the 3 rounds. And then first 2 rounds of cardio blast will be mountain climbers, wide-legged burpees to finish. So in and out squats. Let us get ready. 30 seconds means we get a lot of time to love these. Stay with your breath. Come on down low. And here we go. So make each squat a squat. It's not like a yellow light and you're just kind of cruising through it. But be very deliberate. Chest stays lifted, tailbone stays long, and you are so strong through those quads to get that depth. Yeah, that's it. Nice work. Fantastic, Johnny. 3, hovering tabletop. Again, just enough for your phone to slide under. And then we walk it right, we walk it left. But it's oblique work as well because you're cinching through that side waist as you draw the knees towards those corners of your front corners of your mat. The trick is not to lift out of the hips as you travel. That is so hard. Lots of belly engagement here, guys, supported by your strong upper body. 3, 2, 1. Change. Yeah. Left leg is going to stay stable, helping us travel forward and back with our right leg lunges. Here we go. So landing lightly, knee over the heel, and same can be said as you reverse lunge. Yeah, that's it, Nancy. So good. Whoa, I can't look off. You got to find a point of focus in front of you to help with balance. Ooh, yeah. Good control. Nice light landings, everyone. Change. Oh, yeah. Mountain climbers. Let's get that heart rate going. 30 seconds to get it going. Shoulders are over those wrists. Take your opposite knee to your opposite elbow. Hug the belly to the spine here. Yeah, that's it, Sarah. Great pacing. Light through your toes. You got it. That's it, Georgia. Show them how it's done. Woohoo! Last 3, 2, 1. Change. 2 more rounds of those. In and out squats. Catch your breath in your low squat, perhaps. Here we go. So depending on how wide you're going with your stance, you may feel it in the inner thighs as well. Nice little stretch there, I think. That's it, Rich, you got it. Great depth. Stay with your breath. Keep going. Whew. Last 3, 2, 1, change. Commit to that belly drawing to the spine here to hover those knees and travel from side to side. Here we go. So think side crunching as well. Yeah, fantastic. Again, if you just want straight up press ups, that's an option. Fantastic, you got it, Meg. Keep going. Hips are not too high. Ooh, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change. Man, I feel those in the legs a lot. We're tick-tocking with the left leg traveling now. Right leg helps that. Here we go. Nice, smooth transitions, finding that point of focus. You don't want to slam forwards or backwards. There's a lot of control through the center. It's okay to wobble. Woo. Yeah, that's it. Nice, Jim. 3, 2, 1. Change. Round 2 of mountain climbers. Let's get after it. This is our last set of mountain climbers, so let's go. And 30 seconds. How's your pacing on this one? Yeah, Phil, fantastic. So plenty of clearance for the knees to cross under as you hug that belly to the spine. Whew. That's it. Good work, Annabelle. 3, 2, 1. Change. One more round. In and out squats to the top. Recover with your deep breaths. Here we go. If fatigue is kind of crawling in, can you slow it down and find your breath? Making the most of this time format. Yeah, fantastic. That's it, Greg. Great breathing, everyone. 3, 2, 1, change. Upper body work that's really sneaky core and leg work. Let's take our tabletop and twist it out. Here we go. Spread through the fingers wide. Find those shoulders stacking over the wrists. Supporting that strength to support the lower body work. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Fantastic. Hips don't lift too much. 3, 2, 1, change. So with our TikTok, we're gonna have to swap out the legs since this is our last round. Let's see how we go. Be true to the depth of each lunge. Kind of an interesting time to observe which side feels a little more stable. Floating forwards and backwards, anyone? Not me. Woo. Keep going, last 3, 2, 1, change. All right, we're gonna wrap this up with our wide-legged burpees. Amp them up. Let's get that elevation in our heart rate. And here we go. So jump where it feels good through your body. Walk it out if that's more appropriate. Keep going. Yeah, but think about connection to your core so you're not hurling forwards and backwards. Yeah, Nicole, that's awesome. Keep going. Last 10 seconds, we've got this. Woo. 3, 2, 1, change. Oh, thank you guys so much. Really well done.